Hey there, I'm Habib Ahmed Shah from Habib's English Academy. And in our today's class, we are going to learn what is an argumentative essay. Have you ever been in an argument in which you wanted to be emotional, you wanted to present your views? So that is what an argumentative essay is about. To present your arguments, to present your views, to make yourself stand correct in front of the people, in front of the audience is what argumentative essay is about. Let's dive deep into its introduction to learn what are the ways in which the argumentative essay is written and what argumentative essay actually means. Argumentative essay, a powerful tool for expression. This is a tool that you can express yourself in. This is a tool in which you can express your views, your point of view, your arguments in a coherent way. Introduction. An argumentative essay is a piece of writing where you take a stand on a topic and provide evidence to support your claim. In an argumentative essay, you have a stance about some topic. You say that this point of view of mine is correct in this regard. So that is an argumentative essay. In an argumentative essay, you tell about your points, that what is right, why the other person is wrong. There, you do not need the emotions. You do not need a sound that is harsh or sound that is emotional. What you need is only your arguments, only your views, only your strong evidence about the topic, your facts, your data, your analytics, your knowledge about any particular topic. Then that other person is going to become silent and accept your viewpoint that it is valid and correct. The talks, the shouting doesn't matter. What you do is to speak with knowledge, to speak with information and data. Your goal. What is your goal now? To convince your reader that your viewpoint is valid. That is your goal, that you have to convince your reader, your listener, that your viewpoint is correct and valid. And using logic and research. What you have to use, you have not to use a harsh sound. You have not to use open eyes, wide eyes, not to intimidate someone. But you need just your logic and research. If you have a good and sound research, your logic is correct, and that person keeps calm, listening to how your logic works and what your research level is, so that means that your argumentative essay is a success. It's like a courtroom debate. You must present strong arguments, anticipate core counter arguments, and defend your position. Just like in a courtroom debate where two lawyers, two advocates, and two clients are saying that I am right and the other person is wrong. In the same way, you have to present your arguments, and you have also to anticipate that counter arguments are coming, and you have to be ready for the counter arguments so that you may tell them that I am right on the way that I am, because it is an argumentative essay. It's like a courtroom debate. You must present strong arguments. Your arguments must be strong and anticipate counter arguments and defend your position. You have to defend your position that I am right. And how you are right, you have not just to say that I am right. You have to have knowledge, full preparation, and with this knowledge, full preparation, research, data, analytics about all your topic, whatever is your domain, you are strong. Your essay will be strong. If you are speaking in an argument, that means also that you will be strong. Structure. Number one, introduction. Is usually the any essay, whether it's expository essay, argumentative essay, or descriptive essay, or narrative essay, all the essays have three main parts. What are these? This is called introduction, main body, conclusion. So this essay, the argumentative essay, has also same three parts: introduction, main body, and the conclusion. Number one, introduction. First of all, hook. What is hook? Hook is something that we take the fish with. We catch the fish with. So hook means that you have to write such a statement which engages your audience, whether they are listeners or they are your readers. So grab attention with a shocking fact. For an example, if you are talking about social media and the benefits of social media, you may state this viewpoint that 70% of the youngsters of social media think that social media is a negative point. So that grabs the attention. That shocks the audience that, oh, 70% of the youngsters think that social media is having negative impact, but still they use. So it's having a shocking impact. Number one, hook in introduction. Then provide the background. You gave the hook, then what is the background? What is the knowledge that attaches that? For example, there might be a theory that suggests, or a research that suggests that 70% of the social media users, the youngsters, think that social media is having a negative impact on their minds. Background and then thesis statement. In the introduction, first you have to have a hook, then the background of it, that why is this so, what I have said, and then thesis statement. What is thesis statement? Thesis statement is a summary of all your essay, what you are going to say. In very simple, concise sentence and words, you tell your audience that what I am going to tell in this whole essay. So that is called your thesis statement. Thesis statement is an integral part of your introduction of the essay. You have to keep the thesis statement in your introduction. Clearly state your opinion in one strong sentence that what you are going to argue in this essay. And when you have a strong thesis statement, the examiner or the reader is already thinking that you are going to prove your point in a good way, because you are already strong in your thesis statement. There was an introduction. After the introduction comes our body paragraphs. What are the body paragraphs? Number one, a topic sentence. Like whole the essay is summarized in a thesis statement, in the same way one paragraph is summarized in a topic sentence. The first sentence usually of a paragraph in which all the paragraph is summarized, is called the topic sentence. For an example, introduction was done. In the introduction there was thesis statement. In the thesis statement you told that what you are going to define in all the coming paragraphs. In the topic sentence of each paragraph, you tell that what is in this paragraph. For example, you are telling that the benefits of social media. In that, but in the topic sentence would be related to the benefits of social media, that how social media is beneficial to the people. So that will be your topic sentence, which is the first one. Then you have said that social media is beneficial for the people. And that was a topic sentence. And after that, provide evidences, provide proofs that how, if you are saying that social media is good for the users, how is it good? Provide the evidence. And then explanation. Tell the explanation of your topic sentence that how social media is good for the users. And then counter argument and rebuttal. If you think that somebody can think about this thing, that they would say that social media is not beneficial for the users, then you will give your counter argument and refute that argument which is coming from the other side, from the opponent side. Number 3, after the body paragraphs, you have to tell the conclusion and uphold of the essay. Restate your thesis in a fresh way. You told your thesis statement in your introduction, but in the conclusion, you have to tell your thesis statement once again. You have to tell it in a fresh way. You use the words in the introduction. Now it should be completely different. The thing should be same, but the words should be completely different. Summarize key points. Whatever paragraphs you have discussed, in all of the paragraphs, summarize all the key points in just a single sentence or in various sentences, but single sentence would be better. Tell all the arguments that you have discussed in your body paragraphs. Introduction usually is one paragraph. Introduction is one paragraph. Conclusion is also one paragraph. Conclusion is also one paragraph. The main thing is the main body, which is the backbone of your essay. So body paragraphs can be 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, 1, whatever. Body paragraphs can be in plural. But introduction and conclusion has only one paragraph. Restate your thesis in a fresh way, summarize key points, end with a call to action or thought-provoking question. When you are ending your essay, then tell the people that what action should be taken. Like for an instance, you are telling about the benefits of social media. So tell the users that use it in a correct way. It's upon your hand. It's upon your control. or if you are not asking a question, having a thought-provoking question, then give them a thought-provoking question that how can it be used, the social media. So in our today's class, we discussed that what is an argumentative essay. In it, we discussed that an argumentative essay asks us to present your arguments in a logical, research-based way. It is not about talking in a shouting way or crying just to prove your point that it is valid. It is about research, knowledge, data, statistics, critical thinking, analytical skills, etc. Having these all things put in your argumentative essay, you are going to score higher in your exams of an argumentative essay. Thank you so much. Stay connected.